Okay, I want to do follow-up on a video. Back in February, I was standing in this location, had my back trail camera on, and what I was doing is I was filming, looking forward right here, and this little, so you can see the spring comes out, and I was just observing this little spring. But all the action was going on behind me. And on my back trail camera, there was a gray Bigfoot that was standing, and this is all going to be approximate, but it was a similar day to today, but a little bit earlier in the morning. You had a lot of sunlight, so a lot of shadows and a lot of contrast between brightness and shadows. But right in, if you see this rock here, that's my focal point. And he was standing, hiding behind that tree right there. And he poked his head out around that tree in this area right here. Now the interesting thing was, at first I thought it just looked like a disembodied head, because there was a real bright, looked like, you know, just you were looking right through to the foliage behind him. But when I started looking at the video frame by frame, there was actually a tree that came out and made a 90-degree up and then bent back towards his head, so it kind of split his body, and the sunshine was on it, therefore, you know, giving an impression. He was just a little bit back in the shadows. That stick was reflecting the sunlight, so it kind of gave you the illusion that you were looking through him, when actually there was just a stick in front of him and the sunlight was shining on it. Kind of similar to what the effect you're seeing today. The only difference is it was probably about 9 o'clock in the morning, and now it's 11:31, so the time of day is a little wrong for the shadows to be exactly right. But he was right in that area there. Pretty sure, memory serves me correct, he was peeking out from behind that tree right there. And what I'm going to do is try to find a place to mount my back trail camera and then walk up there and film myself in a couple locations so I can determine the exact height of the Bigfoot. He was somewhere around 7 foot. I've done follow-up previously, but I've never filmed it. So I wanted to come here and film it and give an explanation before I showed you the video. But like I said, there's my reference rod, and then he was right in this area here. You can see there, see that tree limb, how it's reflecting sunlight when the other trees around it aren't, and that's kind of the effect that was happening when I was filming this guy.